Did it work? Okay. Now, we're back onto the second level of the video, and also I will guide you on the studio that I have here. And it has paint, ink, every ingredient there is for the art. So, we also have Q-tips. We need that also for art, for smudging or whatsoever, cleaning, erase, who knows? And we have markers, of course, blending together indeed. And we also have liquids, paint thinner also for the paintings. Now this is the work of the masterpiece of the artwork that I'm showing you, and I'm going to glide you again. And I'm very much proud of it, indeed. Of course, they call the art of madness, but who cares, right? Who wants to be into the same category all the time? Well, let me give you the details about that. Here we go. We have the rest of the work of the art here. I don't know if you can see that. Paint, of course, accessories, paintbrushes, indeed, and Mod. Of course, Mod Podge. It's great, but the only thing you can't put it on then just your stuff. Not a good idea. And also we have, I don't know if I can glide you to the studio here that I have, and we've got some different, this is called metallic paint. And I hope you do understand about metallic. It's a very shine-on situation. Of course, all artists have different kind of varieties of art and paint and whatsoever. And I think you catch my drift on that. So, as we go on here, we have like plain glasses like this. Definitely need for mixing, but this is kind of big. But if you want to go for more paint, go for the larger substance of painting. And also the little ones, also to mix paint for smaller projects. There's different kind of varieties of projects. Believe it or not, there's all kinds of varieties of projects. Plus, it helps of change of things in life. So artists do go through changes, and they also go through changes in their paintings. Hey, I have to explain in that matter. And also we have here of different needle tubes and of course scissors, pencils included, and markers, and also what? Color pencils. But the first thing you do is sketch. Sketching, of course, will be in this matter. So when you want to start your artwork, you always sketch first. Of course, all artists know about certain things, but they're different styles. So if you want to vote for that, you can go to Cyber Art. Try that and vote. They have music included with it. So when you look at the sketching, you can see how it's sketched. You can go small, large, whatsoever, right? Okay. Now there's more steps. As we go, we have a color board. I know it's kind of gloomy. It's because of the lighting, ladies and gentlemen. So, ladies and gentlemen, you have this coloring with all different varieties of colors. And I can show it to us on a real huge board. And you can check that out for now. Pretty neat. And these are for mixing paint. So, eventually, you can use any kind of paint. And also, we have a book. So usually books can tell you where to roll. Now these are watercolors. You can use oil. You can use ink, whatsoever. But books, they also teach you too. Whatsoever, go to the library, watercolor books, any kind of artistry books. So as I go on, I'm going to show you the bag that I have here. These are all different varieties of paint. And if you can see it, I hope I'm aiming the right direction. And also, we have metallic markers. They come in metallic. No offense. I just have to say in that matter. But they do come in metallic. Then you come into darks. They have darkness, they have light and darkness. Different kind of varieties, of course. We all know that, right? So, as I told you, there's the studio here, and also these big boards where you can also have big boards for you to do your work. And they also have stands. So there's more for me to go further for the art in oil paintings and masterpieces, and I'm trying to come up with some more masterpieces. Why? It's great journey for me, and it's also great calm style kind of thing. You know what I mean? It relieves your stress. Don't say anything, but it does. It does to some people, not everybody, but everybody has their different ingredients. So I do have different ingredients. That's on painting, and also different ingredients of cups, of course. And we also have scissors, pencils, pens, markers also. And you also get a can where you have, of course, little small little things, and erasers, paper clips. So this is what I have here. I'm getting clumsy in here because it's kind of a little gloomy and it's not quite lighting. But also, we also have, what is it? Folders with papers of your writing substance. Of course, sketching. But these are writing and sketching. I'm trying to get into the lighting and I can't. Okay. We're trying to get into the sketching. So this is the folders where you have all your sketches. So make sure you sketch first, of course, and you make sure you outline, because outline is something that you need to find. And then you find yourself. So they say be yourself, but sometimes it gets boring. So who do you know? And I'm going to have to say it. It gets boring after time, but it doesn't. It always changes. It always expands on its own little imagination. Indeed, right? And as I go further about art in oil paints and inks and etc., and you also need sponges. Of course, Q-tips. It could be Q-tips in the container. It also can be sponges. So sponges smudge and sometimes it wipes off. And also for paint thinner. So make sure you have that for the ingredients. So as I go further, now I have more work that I have done, but it's somewhere in a special place. And of course, we're going to be working on it. But more work on the art, and it works out very fine. So I'm going to go further in this matter. We have underneath here is desk of more arts. Okay. Of course, you have things that you have in mind that you want to expand it on the canvas. So they got different sizes of canvases, different prices. Of course, sometimes the price gets you. It happens to everybody. So as the work goes on, I'm very much going furthermore on the artistry world, and I'm very much going to use to expand my surroundings. So you make sure you use your surroundings also. It works too. But there's great artists out there, and I have to tell them expand it, and they're doing a magnificent job. And also I've been voting, and you also can vote on all different kind of arts out there. So I have to do this fast because I don't know how long this recording is going to last. But I can go furthermore. For more artists out there, keep it up. That's all I say. Do not give up on any of your projects out there. And you got a project, do it. Expand it, explore it, whatsoever. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, okay? And now I'm going to go furthermore. Now you have to have folders and also magazines or whatsoever. You also have, I gotta get in the light, in the dark. So right here now we have the bag. The bag of what? Folders. A bag of what? Sketches, art, paintings, whatsoever. It's organized. Of course, there's organized artists, and there's some artists are not organized. But art is supposed to be messy. It's not perfect sometimes. Sometimes it's perfect, sometimes it's not. So it can go either way. It can be positive, and it can be negative. So, as I go on with the more artwork, we also have notes. Of course, they call them what? Post-its. So we have a little bit of post-its showing over there. Look at that. Of course, we've got a big board. This is a big, huge board of post-its. And you can see that. I don't know, but it's a post-its. Maybe I did it too fast, but hopefully you got that glance of Post-its. Those you can put little notes whatsoever in that. And I'm still expanding the artwork in the art world, and I'm still going on to it. And why? There's a reason. You gotta work your stuff. And that's right, work your stuff. Projects. Projects help. If you want to expand and you don't want to be bored, stick with projects, ladies and gentlemen. Projects help, and it also works on stress whatsoever. Let me tell you, and it's all good. So expand yourself, okay? And what else? Oh, you can check me out on my website, Shall We Love. And yes, I know it's kind of strange on the photographs, but the photographs are from Fall River, ladies and gentlemen. And it's all nature. So if you're into nature, nature's great out here to take snapshots. And also photographs, dancing, whatsoever, theater, oil painting. I'm going to explain it all. And I'm going to go furthermore and have to go explain it all. Because some people don't understand about the artistry world. Some do, and some don't. So, please understand this matter. And I think that's the end of this video. This is the second video. And I don't know how long. Woo! Let you guys go. But thanks for checking them out. And then I have to say, I'm going furthermore to show more of the artistry world. But the book of Julia Cameron, oh, she's great. And I'm still going further for it. So expand your mind and do it. Later, ladies and gentlemen.